Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hopefully, everybody's doing great. Happy Thursday night. It's Forex Talk over beer, so we're about to get started here. Let's go. I know, man. Lately, I've been really overwhelmed. Very busy. So, been super quiet on social and even student in Discord. I do apologize. I've been like super duper extremely quiet. Should be better now in the next couple of days. I got a trip down to the West Coast, British Columbia, and after that should be a little bit more steady, you know. So hey, drop a hi in the comment. Let me know who's here. What are you guys drinking tonight? Tonight, dude, like this is a first. I think this is a first. This is called Forex Talk over beer, and I don't have a beer. I have like a seltzer. I didn't have time to go buy beer. That's crazy. This is how busy I am right now, which is, if you know me, have been following me for a little while, that's almost impossible. I don't have a beer, right? It's just what happened? I don't know. Oh man, I'm matching my shirt. I don't know. But yeah, so I guess this is it. That's gonna be a seltzer for tonight. But yeah, let's crack it up. Here we go. All right, cheers, guys. Let's go. Let's get going. By the way, I don't know. I'm not really convinced with that hat. I think the top is a little too high, and it make me look, I don't know, funky or not funky, weird, or I don't think that does fit me good. What do you guys think? I'll show you another before we get started, because we're waiting for some people here. Give me 1 sec here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this fit is like more like a baseball like kind of a fit, which is like a little, let me put this a little higher, I guess. And if you look this one, you know, you guys see the difference? Black or green? Like, you see? Like, I look like I have like a tall head. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it for now, but I'm not super convinced. Okay, so let's get started. Let's go. Let's see the chat here. What's up, S-Man? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? All right, let's get going, man. Phew. Man, I'm so overwhelmed. But hey, let's get started, guys. By the way, guys, don't forget to ask your question. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe. By the way, I didn't. Wait a second. Come back here. I didn't even do the proper introduction, so I want to welcome you if it's your first time here, and welcome back if you're an existing followers. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And as you can see tonight, I was like super late, so you really want to activate notification to know when I'm gonna show up next time. Okay, so if there's one thing you need to do not forget to activate notification. Okay. Let's get the banner. Here we go. And let's get going. Perfect. Okay. Man, I'm out of breath right now. Like, I'm super excited, motivated. But, yeah, man, let's see. I almost took a trade. That was yesterday, today, before? I can't remember. I'll show you guys. I'll show you exactly. By the way, guys, if you're part of any groups, Discord group, platform, trading platform, whatever, let them know that we are live now. Okay, I honestly, like, I downloaded a new platform for Set and Forget. I didn't have the chance to go check it out. So yeah. So if anyone can post that, that'll be great. I'll let them know. All right, let's start with GJ. And by the way, do not forget to drop a hi in the comment, you know. Let me know if it's your first time. Let me know where you're from. What are you guys drinking tonight? Which pair are you looking for? Are you having a nice beginning of a 2025? Or you're struggling? Let me know, guys. Let me know. What's you're struggling the most on? I would be curious. And what's your best at? You know, yeah. Let's see. Let's see those different questions. I mean, different answers. Let's see here. Ding dong. I like that. I love it. Hello, Sasha. I'm new here. Hey, man. Welcome. Welcome. Hopefully you get some nuggets out of it. And please, ding dong, do not be shy. This is the only reason why I do those live. I don't need those. I don't need that to, I actually don't do those to attract attention or stuff like that. The only reason why I do this, it is to help you guys out there, okay? So feel free to ask any question. Do not be shy. No stupid question here. Just gonna try my best to help you, okay? So let's get started with some breakdowns here. I don't have any trades to break down because I didn't took any trade this week, but let's break down some charts to see what's about to happen. Where's the opportunity, okay? So let's start with GJ. So GJ right now is bullish on the weekly time frame, and we are bullish until this candle close, okay? So this candle right now is not closed, it's closing tomorrow, but if it does close like this, that would mean that now the weekly is turning bearish, okay? Right now, I was looking to take a short on GJ for a day trade or a scalp, and it didn't happen. I was looking for a dogtail setup also today. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? No, yeah. Yeah, sorry. The dogtail setup was to go to the upside. That was a scalp. So if you're new here, like ding dong, I will break down the dogtail setup after, because this is completely different. This is more like a scalp. I'm gonna focus now on swing / intra, and I'll come back on the dogtail setup. Okay. So right now, okay, let's break it down here. We are still bullish here on the weekly, but barely, closing bearish soon tomorrow. The daily is already bearish. Okay, so here, once the weekly is going to confirm bearish tomorrow. So next week, I will be probably looking for shorts, meaning I will wait for a pullback to go down. And where's going to be that pullback? I don't know yet. I'm going to wait for support to be formed, and I'm going to draw my fib. But very quickly here, we can establish that this is... here we got one area, 1, 2, 3, so I guess right here. So here's going to be our area of interest. And how did I set up this? We got one support here, one resistance, one support here, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a pretty solid area of interest. So I would definitely wait for a retest of this area. It's probably going to be in sync with my golden zone or my 381, but it's too early to know. Let's see if there's any other daily area of interest here. So let's see. Here we got one support here. Here we got one resistance, which is the same area. So 2 is not enough. Yeah, so nothing else. Okay, so that's going to be it. That's going to be it for now. The 4-hour time frame is already bearish. Here's our new low, and that's about it. Okay, so let me delete this. So nothing we can do as right now, GG. We're gonna have to be patient. Cheers, guys. Let me see. Espen says CHF GPY was good this week. All right, we'll take a look at it. CHF GPY. Okay, I'll go take a look after. Let's see here. All right, NZD-CHF. NZD-CHF, let's start with the weekly time frame here. We are clearly bearish on the weekly. I was waiting for the pullback here in that weekly golden zone. We actually wicked in that weekly golden zone. Most of the time you will see actually a real pullback. And when I talk about real pullback, I'm talking about actual candles, not just wick. But since we wicked in there, I was still very careful in looking at what was happening on the lower time frame to see if there was a possible entry. But I would prefer to see actual candles up to here on the weekly. But we are rejecting this area right now twice. So now let's take a look at the daily. The daily is also bearish, and the pullback is inside that weekly golden zone. So that's why I'm actually considering that short. Even if we didn't add like candles in that weekly golden zone on the weekly. Now, if you're looking at a 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame is bullish. So I do need my 4-hour to go bearish to have my 3 time frame in sync. Okay, meaning my weekly, my daily, and my H4 in sync. And after that, it's rock and roll, you know. But now I'm waiting for that H4 to go bearish. Once H4 is going to go bearish, it's going to be two things here. It's going to be like, let's say we go down here. I'm going to wait for a retest to go down. Or the other possible thing also, which I would prefer, to be honest, would be to see something like this, starting to boom, 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 boom. So basically we create a new higher high here. This is our new higher low. And once we broke under this H4 flip bearish, we'll wait for a retest to go down. Okay, so pretty simple. So again, got to be peaceful, patient with NZD-CHF, okay? Because it's not ready yet. And even if you want to day trade it, you don't have your daily and your H4 in sync. So you only have the weekly and the daily in sync. I would never go against the H4, especially if I'm doing a day trade. You know, it doesn't make sense, you know. So the H4 is always a time frame that I'm trying to follow, because if I want to do a day trade, I need my H4 and my daily together. And if I want to do a swing, I need my H4, my daily, and my weekly, okay? So let's go to USD-CHF. Let's take a look. Last week was massive win. We broke it down on Forex Talk Over Beer last week. So if you want to know how I took that trade, just go watch the replay from last week. It was a massive trade. So here is the weekly time frame. We are bullish on the weekly on USD-CHF. Waiting for pullback here on the daily, which is exactly where we at right now. Here we go. So we are in that daily golden zone. And as you can tell, like, look what happened previously. Previously, we went down to that golden zone. What happened after that? Boom. Okay. So this thing should repeat itself, do the same thing. So this is exactly how I caught that move. So here, same thing. We are now in that daily golden zone. So now we got a weekly bullish. So even if we are at a high here, it might be just a continuation trade here, okay, on the weekly. Since we already broke previous high, I know there's only tomorrow left for the week, but anything's possible, okay? Anything's possible, but I do agree that this look like it's going to be closing bearish here, okay? Meaning that if this closes bearish, next week, I'm waiting for a pullback on the weekly, okay? But now, as right now, it still makes sense for a day trade to go to the upside if we do have support form and everything else in sync. Meaning, now I got my daily, okay? Daily is bullish. My 4-hour is bullish. We got a pullback here, which is pretty much, let me delete this. Let me see. From there to there. Ooh, what happened here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Whoa. Calm down. Here we go. All right, let's do this again. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's do our fib here. All right, so we're right at my safety net here on H4, so that's good. Let's take a look at a 1 hour. 1 hour still bullish. We have the pullback, no engulfing so far. Let's take a look at the 30 minute. 30 minutes still, ooh, 30 minutes went bullish from here to here. And once we broke under here, this become your new lower high. So let's change that. So 30 minute bear. And here's our new lower low. There we go. Perfect. Let's bring this line to the front. Somebody showed me how to do that. Thank you. Okay, so now let's see. We got 1 hour. 1 hour's. Oh, wait a second. Here we got a new high here. Did we? Hold on. Let's zoom in because that's gonna change. Let's see. I think we closed exactly at the same place. Wow. Exactly at the same place. I'm gonna zoom in again just to make sure. Holy, at the exact same place. Wow. Okay. So technically, H1 is still bullish then. Because if this would have been a new high, now H1 would be bearish. So since it's a little like kind of not sketchy, but it's really like at the same level, I will definitely wait for my 30-minute to go back bullish to take that trade. Okay, I want an extra confirmation. I want to be sure. I don't want to gamble my money. Okay, I trade my own money. I don't gamble when I take a trade because, you know, I'm pretty sure. So here I would wait for the 30-minute to do something like this, whatever, boom, 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 come back above, retest, go up. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to be waiting for a break of structure on 30-minute. And yeah, so here the best thing would be to create a new lower low here, because if not, I'm gonna have to wait to break above here, which is gonna be like super high. I don't want to do that. So USD CHF again, gotta be patient. Yeah, January usually is a patient game because volume is not like 100% back. There's a lot of stuff happening also with the US right now, so gotta be very careful. Okay. Let me see the chat very quickly. Let's see if we've got questions, comments. Raf, how are you doing, buddy? How are you? Good evening, good evening. All right, let's go drop down to EuroCAD. So EuroCAD, wait for it for a pullback for continuation. I guess that never happened, I guess. All right, let me do, because I didn't do any update today, I think. Let's see. Okay, weekly is bearish. We got the pullback. Now we're coming back down. Can we have a continuation trade here on the weekly, daily? Man, this, by the way, this trade here, we broke it down on the live session, okay? This, I didn't took it. But I showed you guys exactly how you would have been able to take that trade, okay? We broke it down before it happened, if I'm not wrong. But go watch last session from last Tuesday morning. I showed exactly how, and this was like a nice 5-to-1, okay? So now I'm looking to have a continuation trade on this pair with a pullback on the daily, which is great. Right now, the daily is giving us a nice little pullback inside that daily golden zone. All right, let's see. You see what happened last time? Last time we pulled back, daily golden zone, bam. All right. So same thing. Let's see if it's in sync also with the area of interest. Here, 1, 2, 3. It's not that far, so that's good. Okay, so here it's also in sync with an area of interest right here. I mean, not really in sync, it's a little higher, but it's gonna give us an idea. Daily area of interest. Do we have a major QP somewhere? No. All right, major QP is right here. We passed it. What about here? So here we got one resistance. Let's see, do we have something else here? 1, 2, I mean, all those wake, I guess, 3. So that would also be a valid area. which here, right here. But we add it right now. You know, I just want to put it there just to show you, but I don't want to overcrowd in my chart. Okay, so all right, so we got the weekly bearish, we got the daily bearish. Daily's having a nice pullback, but something to keep in mind here is if we do form support here tomorrow when this candle closes, it's not going to look good to go down because we failed on creating a new lower low here. But at the same time, if it closed like this, it's a smaller body candle. It can be a booby trap candle. It can be a lot of things. So we're going to have to take a look at it Tuesday morning. But meanwhile, the weekly is bearish. The daily is bearish. The 4-hour is also bearish. Okay. 4 hours also bearish, but we are at the high, the lower high here, which is kind of a little, I don't know. Doesn't look good here because here, this is exactly what I was saying about the weekly. Okay, so look, the daily went down. We have a pullback. So technically, we got the pullback. All right, so especially after this nice engulfing, technically, price should melt after, right? But instead, price reversed and went up. So we failed on creating a new lower low. So here, this, I really don't like to see that. Okay, so when this happened, you know, so that's why now I'm thinking that the weekly here is going to be closing with small body candle, creating a resistance. What am I saying? Jesus, am I drunk already? Support. But that big wick should give a lot of fuel for the next wick, candle to push up. So that's why now EuroCAD, I don't know. I'm not in love anymore, so I'm gonna still keep an eye on it, but really not ready right now. Okay. I mean, if I want to take a day trade here, let's get back to EuroCAD for 1 second. 4 hours, because everything's in sync. Okay, everything's in sync. Weekly, daily, 4 hour. Now let's take a look at 1 hour. 1 hour is bullish, so I need. No matter what, I need the 1 hour to go bearish. Let's bring this to the front. Boom. Here we go. And this, actually this here. H1. Here we go. Perfect. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna place an alert here. I was gonna say H1 going bearish. There we go. Perfect. So that is what I'm gonna be waiting for. Okay, if I want to take a day trade. Honestly, I don't know. Not too sure about that one. I'll keep you posted, guys. Euro GBP. Man, my back hurt. All right, let's continue. Let's see if we have any question here about this one. Hey Sasha, we'll catch a replay later on. Thanks for what you do here. I really appreciate the comment. Thank you, Dylan, and hopefully you learned something out of it. And thank you, Dylan, for showing up and watching the replay later on. I know most of you guys do watch the replay, but I really like when you show up live because it allows us to interact, answer question, you know, go over everything you need to go over. Okay. Euro GBP, did we cover that one? Did we cover that one? So Euro GBP is bullish, and I was looking for a continuation trade here since we broke the high on the weekly. Now let's see, the daily now is having a pullback, which is this was my alert here. Euro GBP at daily area of interest and entering daily golden zone. That would be perfect. If we can reach that area, I'm going to be able to take a nice buy. Right now, to take a buy here, I don't really like it, especially that this pretty big wick rejection here, rejecting this resistance here on the daily. So for me, I'm not buying here, that's for sure. Yeah, No, not at all. I'll wait for that pullback on the daily. But this looks like a solid trade though. If we have this pullback here, yeah, that's gonna be one of my favorite one probably for next week. So yeah, 4 hours bullish, but 4 hours gonna have to go bearish to have the daily pullback. So but yeah, that was also a nice little trade there. GN, let's see GN weekly. Weekly's bullish, nice pullback. This is exactly what I like to see. Guys, when are you gonna be starting to trade with the trend? I know it sounds basic, and but man, it will help you so much. Like it's so much easier. When you just keep it fucking simple. Stop trying to be creative and do dumb shit and be degen, just play safe, guys. Put the odds into your favor, So here is exactly what I like to do is like have a new higher high, wait for the pullback, go to the upside, Beautiful. Here I don't have any area of interest on the weekly, I think. Yeah, it's way too far. That's in 2015, so it's useless. But here we did retest previous structure though. Look at this wick. Rejected previous structure to the T, which is probably also our safety net at that area if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Ooh, that golden zone is like, oh, it's because I used the wick here. Yeah, sorry. Safety net is right here. Okay. Perfect. All right, so that weekly looks nice. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is bearish, so obviously we need the daily to go back bullish, but this would be the best. Once again, creating a new lower low here, coming back above, retest to go up. That would be beautiful. So that's why it's blue, because it's not ready yet. I don't have 2 time frame in sync. Okay, so it's kind of useless to break down the 4 hour. So we're waiting for this weekly, daily, and after that, we need the daily to go bullish. And after that, we'll break it down more. But until then, it's kind of useless. Okay, so GA right now, let's take a look. GA looks pretty much like the same, which is even more solid than GN because we are at this. Oops, sorry. We also have a weekly area of interest. We got a golden zone, plus we got a major QP right here, which is beautiful. Like everything in sync. Looks good. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is also bearish. Now we're about to have the pullback here on the daily. Can we create a new lower low? That would be best again. So if we can have a little pullback here, create a new lower low, go back up, flip bullish, retest, go up. Okay, same shit. So again, that's why it's blue, because I don't have 2 time frame in sync, but it does look super nice for next week. 80 CAD is bearish. 80 CAD. What did I do this weird? I was hoping to grab maybe a day trade on that one also, but now just gonna have to wait for the pullback. So weekly is bearish, daily is bearish. Actually, we might have a continuation trade here. Maybe that is going to be a booby trap candle also. So let's see. If the daily form resistance here on Friday, which is tomorrow, and maybe Monday and Tuesday, we can grab a move to the downside. That's doable. Let's take a look at H4. So H4 is bullish right here. I'm actually going to place an alert here to say H4 going bearish. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Alrighty. So that's pretty basic, right? Weekly, daily, H4. Just gotta wait for H4 to flip bearish now. So here I can actually switch this to green. I'm going to move it up. It's not my favorite because of that weekly candle right now. So, but again, this weekly candle didn't broke previous high here, didn't broke previous low, so it's kind of an indecisive candle so far. It's not engulfing either, so it might be a booby trap candle. We don't know yet. It's too early to tell. Because if you see here, this actually happened a couple of times. So if you see here, let me show you. Here we go. So here we had a bearish engulfing candle, huge rejection to the upside, meaning there's a big probability that price will come down, and this is exactly what happened. But what happened the next week after this showed up, you know, and now everyone's like, oh my god, we might go up. I don't know. This one, if you look carefully, this one broke previous low, didn't broke previous high. So indication are saying that there's a bigger probability for price to come down, and this is exactly what happened. Look at this candle, no top wick, meaning that there's less probability for price to continue to the upside, and close bearish with a huge wick to fill. This is exactly what happened. We filled the wick, we came down, and what happened after that? We had the same thing. We got one bearish, one bullish, and what happened after? We continued to melt. What happened here? Booby trap candle once again, you know, and we continue to melt. What happened after that? Another booby trap candle right here, and we continue to melt. And what happened here? Another booby trap candle, and we continue to melt. So maybe that this one also going to be a booby trap candle. So that's why, if everything makes sense, I might, you know, take a chance to the downside, because it would make sense. Okay, you guys get it? Like, same thing here, you know, same thing here. You got this bearish doji, people will say, oh shit, we're coming down, booby trap candle. Okay, all right, so hopefully that makes sense, that you guys got something out of it. Let me delete all those arrows. Boom, boom, here we go. Cool. All right, let me see the chat for 1 second here. Da, 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 da. Czar, once again, if you have time. Holy, this is Sergeant Czar. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'll go check it out. That's a fun pair. Never watched it before. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Where was I? GA. Euro AUD, let's see. Let's see. By the way, guys, do not forget to smash the goddamn like button as you're coming in. Very important to get the algorithm ready, to get the algorithm going so we can help more people. Let's see here. Weekly is bullish. Yeah, so weekly is bullish. Daily is bearish at the moment. So I was waiting. What? Wait for a little time to pull back. Oh, I was looking for day trade here. Yeah, okay, I was looking for day trade because it looks like we were coming down on the weekly, and I hate this weekly time frame here. Like, this weekly time frame is just like, I would not swing on this pair, and the reason why is because we've been ranging since June 2023. So, like, more than a year and a half jammed in that thing here. So that's why I would not swing for many days on that pair, because look at this shit, you know. So I would look for a day trade here. And if you look, the date is bearish now. We missed the move completely. So I'm going to remove all this because the move already happened. But this is exactly what I wanted to do, though. You know, you see, pull back in that daily golden zone and went down. I'm telling you guys, this golden zone is fucking magnet. Okay, so now the daily is bearish. Let's delete this. Let's create a new golden zone right here. Right here. Perfect. Let's remove this. We're basically at it right now. Let's take a look at 4 hours. So 4 hour is bearish. Here we go. We got the pullback. Let's take a look at 1 hour. So 1 hour is bearish also. So H1 is bearish. What about 30 minute? 30 minute is, here we got an elbow here. So 30-minute is bullish. Let me grab my lines. So here and here, I guess. Let me zoom. Nope, I'm wrong. Right here. Perfect. Okay, so that looks actually good for a day trade. Let me place an alert here. 30-minute. Going bearish. So definitely gonna mark something here. So let's do a recap here. So our daily is bearish. We got the pullback at the daily golden zone, which is also previous structure point, which is also is it an area? No, which is also a major QP though. Let me see here. Major QP. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, great. 4 hour, we said we got a pullback. We are bearish. H1 is already bearish. Great. So I'm just waiting to flip bearish, and I'm going to be waiting for my entry signal, and we're going to write it down. So basically, I'm going to place a note for myself, waiting for 30-minute to go bearish, and wait for entry signal. Perfect. Excellent. Do we have anything else? Do you guys looking at any other pair? You said ZAR. We're gonna go take a look at it on AUD USD. Here we are at the lower low. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is bearish. Looks like we might have a pullback here on the weekly. So AUD USD, I would wait for next week no matter what. Yeah. NZD USD, let's take a look. Same shit. Wait for daily pullback. We got the daily pullback here. Are we at a lower low too? Oh yeah. This one's about to go bullish though. But we did broke previous low, so it might be also a booby trap candle. So let's take a look. H4. H4 is bearish. Okay. Actually bearish from there to there. We didn't form resistance on the daily. Smaller body candle though. We did broke previous low, respected previous high. So looks decent for a day trade here. Definitely you can mark that one in orange for day trade. Let me grab the lines on H1. All right, let's identify the trend on H1. So H1 went bullish from here to here. Boom, boom, boom. Bearish, bullish. Okay. So here, yeah, I went fast, guys. Okay. So here we are bullish on the day, on the 1 hour. So I need H1 to go bearish. There we go. I don't think that's going to happen today or tomorrow, but we'll see. AUD USD, I think it's the same. It can be the same also because we broke previous low, respected previous high. So that's going to be two things. It's going to be either day trade or we're going to be waiting for next week's swing. But also looks decent. Form resistance also. 4 hour is also bullish. Oh, the difference though is on the other one, H4 was bearish if I'm not wrong. Was it? Let me go check, double check something very quickly. H4 was bearish, yeah. Sorry. Now H4 here is bullish, which is a little different. Actually, that's going to be here. Because this doji candle for me is a write-off candle, so there's no elbow here. So we are clearly bullish here. So AUD/USD is not that, it's not ready as NZD/USD. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here there. GU very quickly. Let's see. By the way, guys, cheers. Do not forget to smash the goddamn like button as you're coming in. And if you have any question, let me know. Let me check the chat for 1 sec here. Sasha, you got any FX book that you recommend to read? The thing is, the FX Forex book are like so old, and yeah, there's some basic stuff. Don't get me wrong, like the Bible stick candle, the candlestick Bible, which is okay, which is not like kind of a real book, to be honest. It just explains you the candlesticks. But the other one here is this guy here, I think. Yeah. So this one here, this is the Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. So that's pretty much the only one I would recommend that makes sense. The rest, I don't know. I would highly recommend though that you guys read books on personal growth. Because you need to treat trading as a business, as your own business. And if you personally do not grow and do not become a better person in your decision, and you will not grow in Forex, okay? So you need to work on yourself, because I'm telling you guys, Forex, it's here. Like you can learn all the strategy you want, all the technicals that you want, but here, if your mind is not right, you will not succeed. And I'm telling you, trading is the hardest thing I had to do. I swear to God, I'm not lying. So stop listening to those influencers and telling you that, you can make money, it's easy. No, you're gonna lose money. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose money. Especially if you're not willing to invest in yourself, to learn from a mentor, to buy some courses. I personally invested more than 20K into my learning, So I mean, you gotta work on yourself, If you think that, you can learn everything from YouTube, it's cool. We're here to help, and I'm trying to help the most as I can, But the reality is, like, let's say you want to be an Olympian, whatever sport. Let's say a swim, I don't know. Do you think you can be an Olympian by watching professional swimmer on YouTube and saying, yeah, okay, he's doing that strategy, okay, I'm going to do that. And even if you work hard, if you don't have the right coach and the right mindset, you will not get to the Olympics. It is for fact. It's for sure. This is the same fucking shit, guys, So, same thing. So, sorry if I'm being hard on you, but I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, okay? So here's the big difference, okay? So, this is not like a get-rich-quick scheme. This is, you got to learn. You got to work your ass off. You got to be ready, I've been, up every fucking day, for the past, how many years I've been trading? I don't even know. More than 5 years. Every morning, fucking, at first I was starting at 5 a.m. Now I just realized that is when I was scalping. Now, in front of my chart, it's 6:30 a.m., every fucking morning, and that's it, man. You gotta have, a routine and everything aligned, So, again, to come back on the books, I will highly recommend personal growth books. You can start by, there's so many out there, man. Oh my God. I have tons. But there's different subjects, obviously. But there's some about leadership. There's some about, I love those about leadership because I always have businesses. Personal growth in general also, positive minding, all that kind of stuff, So if you want any suggestion, write me a DM. I'll try to put you on the list or give you some title to try. WRDS. Is Forex easy money? Oh, shit. I guess I just covered that. It is not. It is not. So, I mean, and let me ask you a question. Is there any easy money anywhere. Like, even if you want to steal someone, it's hard work, you know, and you can risk prison and you can risk getting killed and injured. So like, even like if you talk about like selling drugs or like anything you think it's easy, what the fuck? Like, everything you think it's easy, there's no easy money, okay? So people think that there's easy money somewhere. Let me tell you, when you see someone making money, he did work at one point. He did learn something at one point. It just didn't happen like this by magic. The problem these days with social media is just like dumb fucking ass influencer like show up on social and tells me, yeah, I bought this Lambo and blah blah blah. You know, it's just like, but they don't tell the hustle that they've been through it. You know, people are not transparent. They're not, you know, they're not explaining everything. I personally lost a shit ton of fucking money at first, you know? That's what it is. You know, that's what it is. It's a process. And it's like that in everything. Like everything. Let's say you want to be making money on drop shipping, okay? You gotta learn. You gotta invest money in advertising and this and that, you know? But you can make a shit ton. Is that easy money? No. You know? Is it smart money though? Yeah. Because you built up a system for a couple years and now cash is coming in. But there's no such thing as easy money. So I do apologize for breaking anyone's bubble, but it's not. And I'm not saying that you're saying it's easy. That's what I'm just answering the question. It is not easy. This is super hard. This is, man, I did a lot of things. A lot of things in my life. I own businesses, and before that, I did door to door. I did MLM. I did all kind of shit. Did all kind of jobs. And this is the hardest thing to do and to learn because it plays with your emotion. You know, it really plays with your emotion. And this is tough. And that's to come back to it. That's why you need to work on yourself first. You know, work on yourself. Because I'm telling you, you will not succeed. Okay? So hopefully that's clear. Hopefully that answered the question. Market liquidity trading in the zone. Yeah, exactly. That one I just talked about. Yeah, correct. That's probably the only one that I would say that even after so many years, it still makes sense. What about the 10 decisions of Forex trading? I never read that one, so I cannot tell. I would have to have a look. But the thing is, most of them, they are really like, you know, from a long time ago, or it's from someone that just fucking random stuff, you know, that wants to make money by selling books, which I don't know. Appreciated boss. I'll read our self-improvement, alternative history, and spiritual books. So I was looking for something different. Perfect, man. That's way to go, man. Good job. All right, let's move on. Let's go check ZAR. For our surgeon ZAR here, which is, where was it? Did I delete it? Oh, no, it's here. Look at this. Oh, you see, last time you asked me, we were at a high, and look at this, like, last week broke previous high, and continue to the upside. So now we create a new high. So that's why I told you not to buy that stage, I think, or if I'm not wrong. Right here, now we got a pullback though. So now this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked that on last Thursday, was it? Last Forex Talk Over Beer, if I'm not wrong. Was it? Can't remember. But here is pretty cool here. This looks nice. But again, I do not trade that pair. I never looked at it before until this gentleman asked for it. Here, so we got a weekly bullish. Looks like we're having a pullback. It might be a booby trap candle here because we did broke previous high. But all depends how this is gonna close. If it closes engulfing though, I would definitely stay away. That daily forms support right here with a nice little doji here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour. Yeah, we have an FE elbow here. So here we go. Let's put this here, lower high. So I would definitely need the whoops, wrong line here. Let's put this lower low. There we go. So I would definitely need the H4 to go bullish for anything, meaning that you need H4 to create a new lower low here, come back above, retest to go up. But yeah, I would be patient that one. Yeah, you definitely need H4 to go back bullish. And if it stays bearish, that's a big sign that we're gonna see a pullback on the weekly time frame, coming down to retest probably this area. So we already did a retest here. So this area is being retested at the moment. What the fuck? That's a lot of noise, man. Wow. Wow, it was a mess for a while. Like from like August 2023 to like June 2024 was jammed in a massive range. Holy fuck. I hope nobody traded in that area during that time, because you're looking to losing a lot of money. So yeah, so anyways, long story short here, I personally would prefer to see like a nice weekly pullback, retesting this area right here, which is perfect. And I think that would be in sync also with the daily golden zone. I cannot use my golden zone yet because we don't have a resistance form, but just let's say this, oh shit. Crazy. Right on it. Right in that golden zone. So if it does close like this, I'm going to be able to use the golden zone. And that's going to be in sync with this area of interest. I would definitely prefer that than taking a buy here. Even if it's doable, like there's possibility to have a nice trade here. I would definitely prefer, and again, you need the 4R to go bullish here, you know. So I think that's it for Mr. Surgeon Czar. Let's see here. We had another pair also, somebody asked. Which one was it? Oh, CHFGPY. 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 Weekly time frame. You see, this is the kind of setup I'm not super excited by those. And like I said, one of the reasons is here, we have the pullback here on the weekly, right? So we create a new higher high, we have the pullback, and here we failed on creating a new higher high, and now we're coming down. So for me, the buy opportunity at this point is like kind of effy. So now let's see if there's a day trade to the downside possible. Let's see. So from there to there, from there to there, it was bullish. From here to here was bearish. We got the pullback, nice move down, awesome. That was last week. So now from there to there, when was it? You said this week, so I guess this is Tuesday, this is Monday. So we got a nice pullback here on Monday. So if you grab the move somewhere around here, yeah, you're Gucci. Like if you look here, just for learning purposes, price went bearish from here to here, just for learning purposes. Okay, let's imagine that the other 3 days, the other 2 days are not there yet. Okay, just for you guys to learn. Here, all right, cool. So let's imagine that, let's do a replay actually. Let's imagine that those actually no, I'm not gonna be able to go on the lower time frame. Cancel. Whatever. Let's just imagine that this is not there. All right, so now you got the daily bearish. H4 was bearish also. So we had a move from here to here, and we have the pullback on Tuesday. Okay, on Tuesday we form resistance here. Okay, so let's take a look on Tuesday night, or maybe like Wednesday morning on the other session. So we got the daily and H4 bearish. So now you can look for entry. you know, once we establish this here, let's go down to the lower time frame. So lower time frame was boom, 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 bearish here. We went bullish from there to there. Okay, so for me, all right, so just for learning purposes, guys, okay, just for learning purposes, here it is H1 higher low, and this one's gonna be H1 higher high. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. So here, all right, so if I want to short just on H1, I can't until we broke under here, okay? So here, let me check on the 30 minute. So the 30 minute was the same, pretty much. Do we have an elbow here? No, oh yeah, we did add an elbow here. So I guess on the 30, which is kind of effy, okay? I mean, it's possible to take trade on the 30 minute going against your H1. I personally don't do that often. I would say it's very super rare. I would mostly wait for my H1 to be in the direction I wanted to take it. But let's say you want to be a little bit more risky and risk less, you know. Maybe you say, all right, I'm going to take it. Let's say, okay, this is a way you can do it. Let's say your trade, you usually risk, I don't know, 3%, okay? So you can say, all right, what I'm going to do, I know my H1 is not bearish yet, but everything else makes sense. I got a nice break here, you know, so basically we went bullish here and price went down, breaking this low. We came up, retest this area. We close and form resistance with a nice engulfing candle. So you can basically take that trade here, you know, put stub above previous structure, 5 pips above, which is like 34.9, and you can write it down to the downside. So here, instead of risking 3%, you say, all right, I'll risk 1.5. You know, I'll risk 1.5, and if my H1 goes bearish, and if I have the opportunity to add another 1.5, I'll do it. So that's a great way to do it, okay? I see those emoji popping up, so I guess I put my finger right at the place you took that trade, I'm guessing. So here, this is a solid trade here. Like let's say you hold this, but man, that's all 7.5 to 1, you know? So that's crazy. Now let's go take a look at H1. So what is the other option? Let's say you wait for H1. So let's say you wait for H1, that's gonna be right here. You went up, we broke down, we got little pullback here. We've got form resistance with a nice engulfing candle. This is where you can take it, you know. Again, this is at 4 a.m. So this is, if I'm not wrong, this is London Open. I don't trade during the night. But let's say you trade during the night. You know when there's volume. When you have a candle like this at that time, technically you would have volume to support the move to the downside. So you can take the entry right here. You can put stop. The only thing here, it's your stop. So technically you want to put your stop above previous structure, which is going to give you a fucking crazy big stop. So what you can do is use a more aggressive stop and go above. Let's say you go down one time frame, you go down, let's say you say price, if price goes above this resistance, that means we're flipping bullish on the 30 minute and I was wrong, right? So you can use that instead. So it's still going to be a pretty big stop, but you can use like +5, so that's going to be 67. So here we go. But even there, with that, you would be it'd be super close to a 3-2-1 right now. All right, so this is for learning purposes, guys. This is the only reason why I did that with you. Oops. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let me check the chat. Yes, taps the daily GZ perfectly. Yes, I know, crazy. Thank you. You're welcome, bud. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I did, but guys, do not forget to smash the like button. Cheers. Okay, so I think we're good. Any other questions? Let me see. Boom. I think we covered a lot of stuff tonight. So I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to be live once again on Tuesday morning for a live session. So make sure to activate notification, okay? Do not forget to subscribe, but the most important thing is to activate notification because I'm rarely on time, to be honest. So, but yeah, definitely do activate notification, guys. Okay, so thank you so much for showing up tonight, and I'll see you on Tuesday morning. Trade safe until the end of the week, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace out.